can. I'm just doing a little bit of an update. I did finish my first chapter. I think I shared that in the last video. I actually got more than the first draft. I got a few, or more than the first draft. I got more than the first chapter. I think I got like three, let me double check. 3.5 chapters are written so far, so that's great. I haven't actually looked at this draft in like 4 or 5 days because I have been working with my boss to help him move one of his locations, like his stores, and it's auto parts. So it's like a lot of unstocking, wrapping, breaking down the shelves, moving the shelves over to the new store, rebuilding the shelves, restock. It's a lot. So I've been there all week working on that, and manual labor is not my thing. I had to get a whole new set of nails because all of them broke off. It was not my favorite thing. So yeah, I've been really exhausted, so I haven't had like the energy to sit down and actually write anything or anything really. I did finish Brimstone on the audio while I was working, because while I was restocking everything, I was just kind of listening to the audiobook, and I ended up finishing it. And I mean, it was good. It was enjoyable. I think there was a few things that I had like very minor issues with. I did remember feeling like maybe the author had an issue with true stakes, because there were two opportunities for real stakes in this particular book, one with Archer and one with Onyx, and it felt as if Archer was resolved very, very quickly. Like he was just resolved so quickly. And then also with Onyx, resolved very quickly. And then also in the beginning of Brimstone, there was a other major issue that was brought up in the first book that was just immediately resolved over the course between books 1 and 2. And I would have really loved to see maybe a, like one of those in-between books, those 0.5 books, like 1.5, rather than just the second book. Just to show what exactly happened there. I felt like it was a little bit lazy, but it was still a very enjoyable story. I love the twist at the end. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars, but that's very good. I got confused at the end about one particular, like his name change situation. I low-key think that the author did this because people were making fun of the name Kingfisher. And then she kept repeating the new name over and over again to get it sealed into the reader's brain that this is his new name. But Fisher grew on me. Like, I would have just preferred it just to say the same, or for her to like still refer to him as his, as the name Fisher. I liked that name. Anyway, I mean, I didn't like it initially, but it grew on me. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Okay. Let's dial it back. I did get one person has read my chapter already in the group, and she gave me some really, really good feedback. She said a lot of really positive things about the chapter, which makes me very excited that I am on the right path. And she said that the opening gave her the same excitement that she felt reading The Crimson Moth, like The Heartless Hunter. And I was very excited about that because I love that book. I love the cat and mouse dynamic that the two characters have, and I really love the whole idea of this like assassin rebel thing, which is kind of what I have going on too. Just the similarities. If you really liked Heartless Hunter, you would like this one too. But I'm having to read my other people's books. We all submitted our first chapters. I think there's like 4 or 5 other ones. The people in my group are so funny. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 chapters that I have to read of my other people. I want to give them some really good feedbacks, helpful feedback. And then after that, I can jump back into my book. I really want to get this done so that I can fully focus on my book without having to think like, oh, I really need to get that other stuff done. I'm gonna go ahead and read some of their stuff, and you're just gonna kind of watch me work. All of their stuff is going to be either blurred out or non-visible. I'm not going to share any details about their story because I do not have the permission to do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. I'm so tired. Anyway, let me just set you right here. Hi, it's the next, I don't have a watch on. It's actually Sunday morning, so you're gonna see this later today. But I did finish like half of the chapters I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna finish the rest of them today. But I have to like wrap this video up. Everyone in my group is so freaking talented. There's this one that has the same like kind of style-esque of like Tolkien, and so every time I read their stories I just feel so cozy. But yeah, no, everybody's so talented. I have literally a whole week and a half before I should be done with the rest of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and write a little bit of my own story just because I really need to. I keep thinking about it, it's on my mind. I want to be writing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I feel like I'm torturing myself, keeping myself from it, so I'm just gonna start doing that. I am gonna wrap the video up here, so I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, I will see you next week with a new video, hopefully with some updates on the story. Last time I checked, I had like 3.5 chapters written, and I mean, they're not bad, honestly. They're not bad because, you know, I have essentially the whole chapter plotted out before I even get to it, in my little zero draft here. But the funny thing about it, I've had to basically merge chapters that I had plotted out together because they ended up being too short, and I want my chapters to like be around 2,500, 3,000 words, and without like making a bunch of like frilly, I'm not like really into purple prose or like super flowery text, so like I don't know, I don't like to fill it with a bunch of words that really don't mean much. I feel like every word deserves to be there or needs to deserve to be there. So I'm gonna get back to this, and next week we will update. I will update you. We, the royal we, I will update you on my writing progress. But yeah, I hope you have a good week and happy Sunday, or whenever you're watching this.